Hey everybody, this is Paulus here with another Starmade fleet review. Today we have Streetlamps fleet on finally another one. Sorry for that long wait. I'm finally settled into college and got all my classes. Had some stress involved, but I don't know how many videos I'm going to be able to make this year. I've got a lot of credits I'm taking, a lot of classes. One of them's like a physics class, which technically I'm not allowed to take because I'm not taking the correct mathematics as a co-requisite slash prerequisite. So I'm going to be having to teach myself some mathematics specifically with like 3D vectors and stuff like that. But that'll be fun. I probably should have learned that stuff in high school, but you know it'll be good. I can teach myself that. So yeah, be taking some crazy classes. But hope you all have been having a good time. There's been some cool updates, some other cool stuff going on to maybe ease this long break. But we'll be getting into that. I remember when I finished these, or when I stopped for a little bit. Right before then, some people were complaining to me about shaking too much or going too fast. So I'll be trying to stop that a little bit, going with some slow pans. But yeah, let's start up this video. We finished just looking at the engines there. The engines are pretty cool, but I think definitely for this size of engines, the texture of the crystal makes it tiled too much. But that's fine. My favorite part of this fleet by far is these pipes here. This is some of the best use of wedging I've seen in a long time, and these pipes look absolutely amazing, especially with the orange line, and then it's modeled well nicely onto these others. And yes, these cargo containers all can come off. I'm sure this was miserable for you, Streetlamps, to do, but that's pretty impressive. So yeah, and these sort of intake sections on the engine are done very well with that wedging. It looks really good. And these turrets also, I would say the turrets, of course, they're so far back here so that they can be. The turrets are really back so that they can actually have a full degree of turn. But I would say maybe try and make the barrels stick out a little bit, and then the initial turning radius somewhere up here, so they don't jut out as awkwardly. But that's pretty cool. So yeah, let's take a look of the inside of these ships. Smallest, starting with the smallest. So this one. Cockpit opens up there, and we've got just a tiny ship right here. Okay. This ship, I feel, is a drone. Yes, it is. Okay. So we got, and this is very cool. All of the cargo containers are different sort of. They've got different stuff in them, which is pretty cool. I like the shape of this drone. It has definitely like a drone type shape, right? This has this cockpit and this angular shape. This one just sort of has this, like, it looks like just a computer on the front, with the back is that cargo. Now we have this very small cargo container. We can head inside here with these doors. This kind of looks confusing. But that's fine. We have some systems sticking out. I'm not a fan of this. Is really weird. I guess this is like your style of engine room. Very creative. So I'm not necessarily gonna like directly take off a point or whatever that means for this sticking out, because it does have its interesting styles. It would be nice if everything was a bit more like designated, right? So this is obviously that, etc. Like something's obviously like pumps, right, for the engine and stuff like that. But it's kind of haphazardly scattered about, which is fine. It's the style, and it looks very interesting. This is okay. So this is crew quarters, I guess, if you can see. It opens up directly to the bed, and we've got this bridge. The bridge looks very nice. The crystals, I would go with the lights or the crystals, not necessarily both. because the crystals definitely have this very specific texture that is not always wonderful. And in this instance, it definitely could have been taken out, and that would ease sort of the messiness of this interior. Interior of this bridge. And I think definitely also the chair is a bit large, but that's fine. So let's head into this ship. I'm loving this bridge structure on the larger ships. Yeah, the exteriors of the ships, A+. A+ definitely. The large one with this like these beams for docking cargo is very cool as well. So let's head here. We've got, okay, so this is sort of the style, I guess, of the hallways. This is really cool always to have sometimes periodically throughout your interiors, your hallways, to have nice structures like that. So this is sort of, we've got desks, and we have a kitchen. Okay, this kitchen is nice. And that's about it for this in here. See, here the crystals are nicer because it's almost this band of color, almost this band of color going around. Not necessarily, so just splotched around. Let's look, okay, so that's the hallway up. It'd be nicer if these hallways were a little cleaner and not as squished together, though I guess you are dealing with some space. Though this can be helped by better planning of the interior. Definitely could have been helped. Okay, so let's go in here. Oh wow, okay, so this is a bit complicated. Let's go in this one first. So we were already here. This is a cargo room. This, okay, is more beds. I'm guessing that's more beds, and yes, more beds. Okay, so let's not go in there first. Where do I want to go? Was I already here? Okay, so this is a bathroom. Okay, what is this? I'm probably going to miss some rooms, just because it's sort of a complicated... Yeah, AI is going to get stuck on this, by the way. So that's no good. So this is a personal room. I'm guessing officer quarters. More officer quarters, and we've got more officer quarters down here. So this is an officer's quarters lounge, and this is our medical center. And this medical center looks pretty cool, with these beams especially. Let's head up here. Okay, we got a weapon system here, and we've got our bridge here. Sorry if there's some noise in the background. I am on the first floor of some dorms, so that's definitely going to happen from time to time. Some voices, some cars honking, stuff like that. But nice. Okay, so many different cameras, and this bridge is definitely cleaner. Though, for example, okay, so you've got these lights, okay, and then you've got this crystal. So in this situation, I would actually say keep the crystal because this is very well sort of themed throughout the rest of the ship. So keep the crystals, but this pole almost detracts from this bridge. Can you walk? No, you can't walk through there. Did I? Okay, so I missed this room. This is kind of a big room to miss. Oh yeah, right, because I hadn't gone down from here, from this position. Okay, so we can go down here. We've got this, and I guess this is where the core is. Yeah, these rooms are kind of cool. They're all fancy schmancy. But I don't know. Again, it's not my taste, but you do you. It's definitely a style it's not like messy. It's not just like no style. It is definitely a style that works. So that's fine. And let's head on into this doorway. Okay, so that's just out the other side. We've got some nice gravity here. Okay, so this is a sort of kitchen with a lounge. And this is, okay, crew quarters along this hallway. We've got more crew quarters down there. And we've got cargo right here. And more crew quarters. Okay, so these crew are really packed in here, which is fine. I mean, it's a ship. It's probably more spacious than like any ships nowadays. We have, okay, so this is showers, bathrooms. Ooh, actually, wow. this mirror looks pretty cool with that crystal. I might have to try that and experiment with this. Let's see. So these are showers over here. We've got like sinks or something like that. We've got toilets. Okay, so there's that. Though again, AI is gonna really get stuck on this because there's so much wedging. But let's go down first. Okay, so this is our engine room. It'd be nice if this right here was a little more decorated. We have our core here. What is this? Okay. Does this actually do anything? No, okay, that doesn't do anything. It's just sort of connected up there. It'd be nice if these sort of spun. That would be really awesome. But it doesn't look like they're going to be able to. Teardrop just fell onto my computer. But I'm joking. I mean, that would have been a really difficult feat. So the exterior of the ship also already looks really awesome. So we've got here. Okay, so crew quarters for that's interesting. So you say personal screen, no data, because usually these things say no data in the corner, but this definitely looks better. But it's funny that you still took the time to write like more no data. Okay, so this is officers' quarters. I'm guessing it extends all the way down here. Yes, it does. We've got a computer. It's nice that this hallway is sort of broken up by these computers. Though it definitely still, there's just something about it that it's still kind of plain, but I mean, it looks fine. Let's go here. Okay, so this is cargo. I've got more cargo there. More cargo. Is this like a freezer? Almost packed with like cold permafrost. I don't know. Kind of interesting. Definitely has that vibe of like a cold room. Let's go up these stairs. Or yeah, ramps, I guess. It would definitely be good if the ramps were a little more illuminated. Or not illuminated, but like distinguished. Okay, so this is our system room. System room is nice. I like it. The yellow in the bottom, this grating, gives it sort of a good feel. It fills the space well. Let's head up here into our bridge. Okay, so interesting. So we've got viewing platforms on the side, and this bridge definitely has a very nice view. Of course, that is lent more so to the outside exterior of the ship. But yeah, this bridge. Ooh, what is this? Okay, so this is our. Okay, so this is our radar dish. These radar dishes are really nice, I have to say. Like this one's cool. This one's even cooler with these sort of stripes. Props to you heavily on these radar dishes. I'm loving it. This cockpit is nicer than the other cockpits, though. One thing about these ships, this might be why the hallway seems sort of plain, is sometimes when you have too many lights, because I know being dark is not good. Sometimes when you have too many lights, then you don't get any shadows. And so there's something in 3D modeling called ambient occlusion, for those who don't know about it. So in the real world, what that tries to replicate is just tiny shadows in like crevices, right? So, but which otherwise would be extremely difficult to render tiny shadows that small. And so this an ambient occlusion map, it's also like dust, right? Like sometimes it can make something look a little dirtier, or like actually real, because dust collects, or like dirt collects in crevices. And so it shows like a shadow or darkened spot in crevices. But when you have these lights, and everything is almost like wash. And I don't mean like this stuff here, like that's just a result of like an error in the lighting. And so sometimes it's good to have like darker spots. What's this? Oh, I wasn't here. Maybe I was. Yeah, I was totally here. Oh, no, I didn't see this. I missed this. That's no good. Okay, I was here. Oh, I just missed that room then. Okay, this is a cool room. Transporter. You've got nice, the blue as it would be nice if there's like a symmetry here. But this doorway is really cool with these details inside here. But I think that's about it. These ships are really awesome. I remember seeing them on the page, and it's like, ooh, I definitely have to try out those pipes. And I actually think I might have incorporated them a couple times. I used the at least in my first fleet, I used the scaffold blocks a lot, and so sometimes if I have a long line of scaffolding, I will I almost do like, so if this part is a scaffolding, then I'll do this here, which definitely livens up a beam. But these pipes are really awesome, and the way in which the shapes of this ship and how it's almost held together in this this triangle pattern here at least, and then the other patterns elsewhere. But this has been a long episode. Sorry about that. And hope you all tune in. If you enjoy the video, then please subscribe, because there's going to be a lot more of these. They're not going to go as fast a pace, but it'd be nice to be there. And tune in, and I'll see you next time.